It's Thursday. Our vet is here answering your pet questions. So give us a call right now with your question if you have one. 918-460-KJRH. Dr. Joe Lander's back. First, we want to talk about Molly.
Yeah, Molly's
She's cute.
Yeah, she is. She's a cute little dog. She's probably about 17, 18 weeks. She's lab and crossed with something, you know, but she acts sure like a little Labrador, although she don't retrieve very well, but that's okay. Not a problem. She's a nice little dog.
She's young.
Yeah, and she's very, very friendly and very, very happy, aren't you? So, yeah, it's a little bit harder to hold you sometimes, huh?
She looks like she's going to be pretty big.
Yeah, I think so. Right now she's about, 20 pounds, maybe 22, 23 pounds, and usually she'll get a little bit double that. She'll probably get up to about 50 or so, and she's over at Heritage, and she's ready to go. She's a very nice little socialized puppy. So.
Yeah, great. All right, we'll get that number for you at the end of the segment. First, we want to get to Lori from Broken Arrow. She's our first caller today. Hi, Lori. What's your question?
Hi, I wanted to find out, my Cocker Spaniel is eating Kleenex out of the waste paper basket, and I wanted to know if that was normal, and also, will she live a better, fuller life if she'd have a friend?
Well, you know, answer your first question, that is kind of normal. Some of them like to do that, and they chew it up a little bit. I kind of discourage that because sometimes you can have germs and other things in there, obviously. It won't hurt them. Usually they'll digest it. It'll go through. Secondly, the answer to that is maybe. You know, most dogs are social, and the answer to that is usually yes. I mean, usually they like to be social and do stuff. Some dogs, though, especially as they age and don't want a friend, you know, they like just their person or whatever, and they're more individual. It's really more important that they get together and not be stressed by it. A lot of times it's interesting as we see clients that have different age animals, what happens to the second animal when the first animal passes away. And I've been surprised sometimes, actually, the second animal has been better off. And you know, which I had no idea, and in talking to them, and they didn't either, how much they come out of a shell. So it's something you want to kind of work with your veterinarian on and socialize them, get them together, make sure that you're actually not making it worse than better.
Yeah,
so.
That's interesting.
Each one's different.
Yeah, Margaret is our next caller from Tulsa. Hi, Margaret. What's your question?
I have a question regarding a stray that I have fed and tried to provide outdoor shelter for.
Cat or dog?
It's a dog.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's a cat.
Okay.
It's a tomcat. And I am willing to pay to see that it gets neutered and tested for the cat diseases. But what happens, what can I do as far as
can you come up to that cat and pet him the way that I'm petting this dog right now?
Only when he's eating.
Yeah, and you want to be really careful. A lot of those guys are feral. They can be kind of carrying some stuff. So, you know, a lot of times when you go to pick them up, they go nuts because they think that you're going to hurt them or something. You know, obviously they'll come up for food because they've learned that that's a safe deal and they get to eat that or whatever. So, but be kind of careful. Sometimes there's some different programs, and you can call your veterinarian and kind of know that the street cats and some others will try to get them and do that and then kind of re-release them. But a non-neutered tomcat lasts less than usually 2 years on the street, so can be a bad situation. But you want to be really careful because these feral guys, you know, if they're not socialized and they're afraid that they're going to get hurt, and it's not their fault, but that's the way it is.
It's a tough situation.
It is.
All right, thank you, Dr. Joe. If you're interested in adopting Molly, by the way, call Animal Aid 918-744-8280 or log on to animalaid.org. She's also at Heritage Veterinary Hospital.